Dear friends, once again welcome back to our English Literature Revision class.
This question and answers session will boost your preparation and you will become more confident.
First question, who is called the Prince of Paradox?
G. K. Chesterton.
The Time of Angels and The Sand Castle are novels by
Iris Mudrock.
Who wrote the poem, The Dead?
Rupert Brooke.
Who said these words? I deal with all periods, but never study any periods but present.
George Bernard Shaw.
Dylan Thomas' poetry is noted for its
Musicality.
which are the verse drama by T.S. Eliot,
The Cocktail Party, and Murder in the Cathedral.
A Pair of Blue Eyes is a novel by
Thomas Hardy.
In which play does Edward Bond make Shakespeare as the central character?
Bingo.
Who introduced the term high culture?
Matthew Arnold.
To the Ends of the Earth is a trilogy written by
William Golding.
the novels, which uses the techniques of stream of consciousness.
I can say about 3 novels. They are To the Lighthouse, The Waves, Ulysses.
Vanity Fair is a novel by
W.M. Thackeray.
Shelley's Adonais is an elegy on the death of,
Keats.
which is the first novel of D.H. Lawrence.
The White Peacock.
In the poem Tintern Abbey, Dearest Friend refers to
Dorothy.
the novel The Power and the Glory is set in
Mexico.
Graham Greene's novels are marked by
Catholicism.
who coined the phrase egotistical sublime,
St. Coleridge.
who is known as Pip in Great Expectations.
Philip Pip.
The twins in Lord of the Flies are
Ralph and Jack.
who invented the term sprung rhythm,
Hopkins.
who wrote the introductory sonnet to Spenser's Faerie Queene,
Sir Walter Raleigh.
which philosopher had a particular influence on Coleridge,
Immanuel Kant.
who would be called the English Homer and father of English poetry.
Geoffrey Chaucer.
What was vellum?
Parchment made of animal skin.
Who introduced the art of printing into England?
William Caxton.
Who is the author of Piers Plowman?
William Langland.
Who authored the scholarly biography, Life of Donne?
Isaac Walton.
Which work exposes the frivolity of fashionable London?
Pope's The Rape of the Lock.
What was the only acknowledged religion in England during the early 16th century?
Catholicism.
The churchyard of St. Paul's Cathedral was well known for its
Bookshops.
What is blank verse?
Unrhymed, iambic pentameter.
What major new prose genre emerged in the Jacobean era?
The Familiar Essay.
Which poet, critic, and translator brought England a modern literature between 1660 and 1700?
Dryden.
Wordsworth described all good poetry as
The spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings.
Horace Walpole's The Castle of Otranto initiated which literary tradition?
Gothic fiction.
Which is typically a romantic poetic form.
The Fragment.
Who exemplified the role of the peasant poet?
John Clare and Robert Burns.
How did one critic sum up Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Godot?
Nothing happens twice.
In what decade did the angry young men come to prominence on the theatrical scene?
1950s.
William Shakespeare was born on
The 23rd of April 1564.
Name the play in which Shakespeare and Fletcher collaborated.
Henry VIII.
Who wrote the book England from Noah to Elizabeth?
William Warner.
How many books are contained in The Shepherd's Calendar?
12.
Which poem of Spenser was praised by Coleridge for its swan-like movement?
Prothalamion.
When did Spenser's Shepherd's Calendar appear?
1579.
Who wrote the romance Rosalinda, which supplied the plot for Shakespeare's As You Like It?
Lodge.
Arcadia, a pastoral romance, was written by its author to entertain
His sister, the Countess of Pembroke.
In The Shepherd's Calendar, England is represented as a big sheep farm ruled by
Shepherded Queen Elisa.
How many plays are attributed to Shakespeare and Toote?
37.
Name the theater in which Shakespeare had shares.
The Blackfriars.
Philoclea and Pamela in the Arcadia are the daughters of
Basilisk.
Tennyson's poem In Memoriam was written in memory of
A.H. Hallam,
the writer who first used blank verse in English poetry.
Earl of Surrey,
The epigraph of The Wasteland is borrowed from.
Homer.
We are going to wind up this revision questions.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe our video.
Thank you so much for watching.